Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite things about the Nintendo Switch is the Nintendo Eshop. I don't think the Nintendo Eshop works the best, but I do think it's awesome. There's legit like 1,000 games on sale at pretty much any given time. The problem with that though is figuring out which games are actually worth buying. So in this video, I'm going to do just that. We're going to go through the eShop and I'm going to show you some games that I think are must play and that are definitely worth checking out. My name is Robot Joe and I'm your host as always. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, like I said, the eShop has tons and tons of games. Some are good, some not so great. So we're going to go through it together and I'm going to show you some games that are definitely worth checking out. Before we get started, if you could please hit a like and subscribe. It truly means the world to me. And we're getting super close to 1,700 subscribers, so that's really cool. Yeah, also follow me on Instagram. We're building a really cool community over there. Let's get right into it. So ladies and gentlemen, I am on Deku Deals. It just kind of breaks down the eShop in the most efficient way. And right off the bat, we have Untitled Goose Game, $10, 50% off. This game is pretty crazy because you are legit just a goose and your only goal is to kind of go around your little village or your town and kind of inconvenience everybody's life. Yeah, you're just a goose who just loves ruining people's day. This game is actually really relaxing though. I don't know if it sounds like it is, but yeah, at $10, this is definitely a game worth checking out. So they have The Witcher, the complete edition right here. So I believe this is all the DLC as well, and this is $30. So if some way you've never heard about The Witcher, it is pretty much one of the most impressive games ever made. And the fact that this is on the Switch is even more impressive. Yes, this game would run better on more powerful consoles like an Xbox or a PlayStation, but being on the Switch kind of gives it its own charm. You're able to take on this massive, beautiful journey, and you're able to do that in handheld mode if you choose. At 50% off at $30, this is not a bad way to check this game out. A game that might not be for everybody. I definitely didn't think it was for me. I kind of thought it was like too whimsical, but Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, I freaking loved this game. It was so fun. It actually low-key was kind of addicting. 65% off, $14. That is a phenomenal price to check this game out. It's the Mario characters and the Rabbids characters. It's kind of like a tactical platformer, I guess. So I'm not the best at explaining stuff. So at $14, this is definitely something you want to check out. So a game I have not played, but I would be willing to take a shot saying it's worth it, is Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. This is Princess Edition, so I'm sure this is a DLC included. This is 67% off, $20. The first Ni no Kuni game was one of the most impressive and charming games I think I played on the Switch. It's just such an amazing RPG. If the second one is anything close to the first one, it's definitely worth playing. And I think somewhere I've kind of actually heard that the second one is better. So yeah, if you want an RPG that's charming, beautiful, and you're just going to enjoy, 67% off, $20, check out Ni no Kuni 2. So we already went over The Witcher complete edition or something. What was it called? Yeah, the complete edition. So if you just want the standard game and want to save $10 extra, it's right here, $20 for The Witcher 3. That is not a bad way to check this game out, man. Holy crap, dude. Curse to Golf, $13. Lowest price ever. I've mentioned this game in a couple previous videos as just games you should try out on the Switch, period. And for $13, this is a must play. This is one of the funnest, most innovative games I've played on the Switch. You're a golfer who gets sent to Purgatory after being struck by lightning. How do you get out of Purgatory? Well, you have to golf your way through 18 levels or 18 holes. They get harder as you go. You get power-ups and all this cool stuff. The caveat in this game is, say you're on hole 15 and you lose, that's it. It's all the way back to hole 1. But every time you play, the maps will be different because they're randomly generated. So you'll never play the same map twice. $13. If there's any game on this entire list I'm going to talk about today, this is the game I 100% recommend right here, Curse to Golf. We have a new Mortal Kombat game coming out pretty soon, I think, in like a couple months, and it looks amazing. So the new game is going to pick up right after Mortal Kombat 11. So right now, if you want to go ahead and play through all that and just get some good Mortal Kombat fun in, Mortal Kombat 11 is 80% off, $10. And this is actually a really, really good game. I think I played it on Xbox, but I might pick it up on the Switch as well for $10. So, and it's going to get you ready for the new Mortal Kombat game coming out soon. Yeah, definitely check that one out. So this is a cool game. I have never played myself, but I actually do want to play it when I have the time. It's called Green Hell, and it's 90% off. It's only $2.50. Basically what this is a survival game. You're thrown into a jungle, and that's it. You have to figure out how to survive. Light fires, get food. Maybe you walk across a poisonous bush or a thorn and you start getting sick. You have to figure out a way to make medicine. That's right, you have to figure out how to make your own medicine. I heard this game is actually a pretty good simulation too. Like, it's really in depth and it's really realistic. And those are always really cool games. I think the ones that are the hardest are the ones that are actually the most well made, because life is hard, man. It shouldn't be easy. So a simulation of a survival game shouldn't be easy either. $2.50, why not check it out? So originally for this entire package it was $110. Now it is $38.49, 65% off, and that's Dragon Ball Fighter Z Ultimate Edition. This, in my opinion, is one of the greatest fighting games ever. Not even as a Dragon Ball Z fan, just strictly a fighting game. It is so freaking good. Some way, somehow, it captivates all of like every era of a fighting game. I can kind of compare it to the old like Street Fighter stuff, or I can compare it to the Dragon Ball Z games on PS2, or I can even compare it to current gen stuff, and it just gives you the feeling of all that, and it's really rare when a game's able to do that. The game is just so freaking well made. I had this on like one of my old Switches and lost it somehow. I think I like lost that whole account, but I might pick this up again, and especially one of the things that I wanted was all the DLC. So this is legit everything that has ever came out for this game for $39. This was originally $110. And yeah, it truly is a lot of fun. I was addicted to playing this game. I truly was. I could not put it down once I started playing. Yeah, skateboarding games are kind of like a weird area on the Switch. They're slowly showing up, but they're never like what we actually want. Turns out there's a game called The Ramp. It's only $2. If you're a fan of skateboarding like I am, or just a fan of like action sports games, this game is awesome. Like I said, it's $2, 67% off. The cool thing is, if I'm thinking correctly, this game was actually designed by a skateboarder. So they're going to get all the movements and the ramps and the transition. Everything is going to be on point. This game it's simple, but it's right to the point. It's exactly what you need for a skateboarding game. They even have Sherlock Holmes on here. This is crazy. This is definitely under the radar. Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment plus Sherlock Holmes The Devil's Daughter bundle. This is 2 Sherlock Holmes games. Normally $50 for this bundle. You're getting it for $17.50. That's less than $9 a freaking Sherlock Holmes game. These are insanely well made, kind of creepy, a little eerie, kind of everything you want in Sherlock Holmes, and they run and look amazing on the Switch. This is definitely something I'm going to pick up. I have no time to play it, but for this price, I will put this in the backlog and I will get to it when I get to it, because I'm a huge fan of Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. It's just a series I didn't even think was for me. Then I started watching the movies and playing the games, and it turns out I'm all in at this point. I'm a huge fan, and that is crazy. 65% off, lowest price it's ever been. One last game before we get out of here. This game is so freaking fun. Thief Simulator. It's $2, 90% off, and it's exactly what you think it is. You're just a thief. Your job is to go rob houses and to break into cars and garages and steal stuff. Take it to a pawn shop, sell it, buy like new clues to go rob other houses and upgrade your little thief layer. I don't even know how. I think, again, I was watching somebody play this on stream. I bought it and I freaking played like 40 hours of this game. I don't know what that says about me, but it was so fun. And it is really, really in depth. Like, you have to like use your lockpick perfectly, and you have to make sure you don't set off the alarm, and you have to rob people's houses even when they're in there and sleeping. And if the cops come, you have to like hide under your bed and stuff. It is so freaking fun. If you have that itch to become a criminal but don't want to get a record, you can pay $2, and that's going to take care of all that for you. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully one of these games that I talked about today will be right up your alley, and not every eShop sale is going to be the best, but there always is some decent games in there. You just kind of have to filter through them. As always, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. Hit a like and subscribe on the way out. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like, and you know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.